today we're going to go over the instructions on how to use the upgraded tools. Comes with 4 guides: the collar clamp, the Allen wrench, and the drill bit. 7/8 or 23 millimeters, 13/16 or 21 millimeters, 3/4 of an inch or 19 millimeters, 11/16 or 17 millimeters, the locking collar clamp, the 4 millimeter Allen wrench, and our new 5th generation drill bit. And now we will show you the directions on how to remove this 21 millimeter lug nut and stud. This is a 21 millimeter by 1.5 inch lug nut. On one of the hubs where you were able to get the wheel off, let's go ahead and take a look at the stud that we're going to be interacting with, and let's measure it to see how long it is and how much we need to cut off. This one looks like it has about 2 inches of total threads that need to be removed. So we need to look at the nut to see how much threads we have to remove. This lug nut measures 1.5 inches in total length. Now let's go ahead and insert the guide over one of the other lug nuts on the wheel. Insert the guide onto the lug nut without the collar clamp. Insert the drill bit into the guide so that we can measure our total length. Go ahead and mark off 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch with blue tape so we can see how far we need to go. If the stud is spinning, remember we have this really nice notch so you can install an open-ended wrench to keep the wheel stud from spinning. Here are some of the tools we're using today. We're using a 2-speed battery operated 1/2 inch drill, 13/16 open-ended wrench, and your socket and your tape measure. Oh, don't forget, you got to use your safety glasses. You may have noticed that there's a 1/4 inch beginning or step for our new drill bit. Set your drill to the high or 2nd speed setting to begin. We will only use high speed to break through the skin or the head of the lug nut. I will keep it exposed so you can see what I'm talking about. Now it's time for the fun to begin. Let's go ahead and install the guide, the collar, and the drill. Go ahead and put medium pressure and continue drilling at a high rate of speed until you feel it breaking through the first layer to the 2nd layer of the drill bit. Once you begin to hear and feel the difference between the cutting, go ahead and stop, remove the collar, and inspect it. Once you've broken through the head of the lug nut, you will hear and feel quite a difference in the way it's cutting. So you want to go ahead and stop. If it looks like this, then you need to go ahead and slow down to speed number 1 on your drill. So change the setting to speed number 1. Continue using medium to firm pressure on a very slow speed or speed number 1 on your drill until you've reached the blue tape line. This is what it looks like when we've removed half of the threads of the lug nut. A majority of the time, this is all we need to do to get it off, so let's give it a try. Go ahead and install your wrench and try to remove the lug nut from the stud. Most of the time it will come off. If not, go ahead and repeat the process and continue drilling until you're able to get it off. We were able to get our lug nut off with only drilling out half the threads. Again, this is what we experience most of the time. But if you have to drill out the entire thing, no problem, just keep on going.